Hey, what's happening, y'all? Listening to this Cudi album early, so I'm happy, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video to y'all before I really dive into it. Just wanted to give y'all an update on Antonio Gibson and Antonio Gandy Golden. AG and AWG. Pretty big updates for both of them, so let's get it. Alright, so just to let y'all know, Antonio Gibson was diagnosed with a painful turf toe in that win against the Steelers. And his status for the game against the 49ers this coming Sunday is in serious doubt. Because turf toe is usually like a month-long recovery process type of injury. So it's weird that people are talking about his status against the 49ers is in doubt, because we also need to be worried if his status in the last game of the season against the Eagles may be in doubt. I don't see it as a week-to-week thing as like a lot of news articles are putting it out to be. I think we might as well just go ahead and learn to accept that we may not get Antonio Gibson back for the rest of the season. And it's only a month-long injury, but there's only a month amount of games left. So they said they're going to monitor him as the week goes on, but I just don't see a scenario of somebody recovering from turf toe within a week. Remember, we played Monday, not even Sunday, so he doesn't even have an entire week. And what's crazy about the Antonio Gibson getting hurt thing is that when he got hurt against the Steelers, he was one of the only 3 running backs on our entire active roster. Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissic, Peyton Barber. Because Javon Leak, our other running back, who's normally on the practice squad, is on the reserve COVID-19 list. So then, earlier this week, Kyle Smith and Ron Rivera went and signed Michael Warren to the practice squad. And to make room for Warren, they moved tight end Marcus Ball back to the 53-man roster. And Tamarick Hemingway is now on injured reserve. And just to let y'all know, if you don't know who Michael Warren is, he played 3 collegiate seasons at the University of Cincinnati before going undrafted in the 2020 NFL Draft. So this is a young guy with young legs, just waiting on his opportunity. So you already know he's going to play his heart out if we give him the opportunity. He had 36 touchdowns in his final 2 seasons, along with 2,500 rushing yards in those last 2 seasons at Cincinnati. He's 5'11", 222 pounds, and he's like a wide kind of built guy, kind of run over a guy type of guy, not a speed guy. So which means he's not really fast. He's not shifty, he's not fast, he's more so just run somebody over, so we're probably going to use him for goal line situations. So his biggest weaknesses are burst and speed and agility and all of that, but if we use him in goal line situations, then that can work. J.D. McKissic and Peyton Barber is a 1-2 punch to go 80 yards, and once we get to the goal line situations, then bring in a Michael Warren. And, I mean, you got to remember, Isaiah Wright is kind of like the Antonio Gibson build where he's receiver and running back. Now, he's more receiver than running back, and Antonio Gibson was more running back than receiver. But they're both those dual threat guys, and I'm pretty sure Isaiah Wright is a nice reserve running back if we need to go that route, because he played a lot of running back in college. So we'll see how this running back room looks. By the time we get to this 49ers game, maybe they bring somebody else to the practice squad. Maybe they elevate Michael Warren to the active roster so he can actually play against the 49ers. We'll see. But as of right now, we only have 2 running backs active, ready to go against the 49ers. Michael Warren is still on the practice squad. And then Antonio Gandy Golden. He's been on IR since week 7, and there's some hope that he may be able to play at some point this season. Ron Rivera said he practiced today, which is huge, because we weren't sure if he was ever going to practice again this season. So he practiced today. Ron Rivera said he looked great and that he's excited about Antonio Gandy Golden getting his feet wet. And John Kahn posted a clip of some of the drills he went through, and he looks pretty good out there. And you got to remember, he got hurt off of a random non-contact injury. He was just running and just suddenly started limping, and then we haven't seen him since week 7 because of it. It wasn't even like he got hit or anything. So I'm glad to hear that he's coming back, because this draft class, especially these last 2 overall, are starting to look like we found a lot of great steals. And then the free agency signings we've had look like great steals. I'm going to do a video on all of that. But I would hope to add Antonio Gandy Golden to that list sooner rather than later. Because after week 7, I thought, okay, maybe we'll see him 2021 and then we'll be able to judge him. But maybe we'll get a good look at him to see some of the potential he has before the end of this 2020 season. Because right now, Cam Sims is looking like a good wide receiver too. We got to see what Antonio Gandy Golden can bring. Don't forget about Kelvin Harmon. Even Steven Sims finally started to make a couple of plays against the Steelers, even along with a lot of drops too though. And now that Logan Thomas is finally emerging and getting better and better and becoming that true dual threat tight end we've been waiting for forever. I mean, as great as Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis were, they couldn't block to save their lives. Logan Thomas is probably the best blocking tight end we've had in many years, And then he can also be a receiving threat, as we've seen against the Steelers. He's been getting better and better each week. Like I told y'all in the beginning, he came out of college being a quarterback. It takes time to learn how to be a good tight end at the NFL level. That's not something everybody can just do or learn immediately at all. And now look at him, getting better and better. And it's not just Logan Thomas. Scott Turner has had to learn how to incorporate Logan Thomas into the offense better and more consistently. And now look at him. Terry McLaurin as a threat, eating up double teams. Logan Thomas eating underneath. Exactly what people wanted Austin Hooper to come here and do. We have Logan Thomas for way cheaper doing the same thing. Now, I know that has nothing to do with Antonio Gandy Gold and Antonio Gibson, but I just felt like since I was talking about Logan Thomas, I wanted to break that down. I'm going to go far more in depth about Logan Thomas when I come out with a video, maybe tomorrow, I believe, about another crazy stats video relating to the Steelers game. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, that's it. Just wanted to update y'all on Antonio Gibson and Antonio Gandy Golden. I have a lot of content coming for y'all. Some film sessions, that crazy stats video again, a lot of draft stuff, all that type of stuff. So man, make sure you like this video if you liked it. If you learned anything, please subscribe. If you haven't, hit the bell next to the subscription button so you get a notification every time I release a video like this one, every time I schedule a live stream, and every time I start live streaming. Also, big shouts out to everybody that gives to the channel, man, everybody that donates, all of my sponsors, especially all of my Pro Bowl sponsors whose names you see scrolling on the screen right now. And as always, big shouts out to my boy Troy Cabrera for being the only all-pro sponsor, man. I really appreciate all of y'all. I hope y'all noticed that these videos are finally HD now. I figured out how to configure my OBS to produce higher quality videos. So let's get it, man. Channel only getting better and better as we go. And again, I'll probably catch y'all tomorrow, Friday, not only with the live stream that me and Shay do, as always, Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. every Friday, but I'm probably going to come out with the crazy stats video tomorrow, too. So be on the lookout for that. Catch y'all later. I'm out.